Hello everyone, Carlos Flores, back on basics. So, before we begin this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. If you have a question, feedback, a suggestion, if you want me to give you my take on any of the topics that you have, put it in the comment section and I'll be happy to do so. If for some reason you want to connect with me on social media outlets, I welcome those. I have some of you in the different social media outlets, and so by all means, on Facebook, you can type in Carlos Flores Jr., Flores with an S. So Carlos Flores Jr., and you'll see me with my bald head. And I think I had a beard. On Instagram, on X, and then on Threads, you can type in at Back on Basics. And then on WhatsApp, you can type in at Back on Basics 9985. So here's one of the things that I wanted to talk about. And I've talked about it in the shorts that I just created. But I did the shorts in a different way. I'm going to do this one in list mode because I want to give you different aspects on how 3 minutes can be a lot of time. 3 minutes is a lot of time to talk about different aspects, to connect with people, to do things. I mean, we take time for granted sometimes, and we think that we don't have all the time in the world. Ladies and gentlemen, we only have 24 hours in the day, right? And we have different things like sleeping and eating and, I mean, going to the bathroom, doing different things. But there's other things that we can do in 3 minutes. And it does take a little bit of time. So for example, connecting with people that you haven't connected in a long time. With social media out like the way that it is with, with cell phones and everything, you can actually connect with people. You can actually find people that you've had a connection with previously, and you can actually connect with them via social media, or if you find them, you can call them, you can text them. I mean, it's amazing. Or you can talk to some of your friends that you have in common, and you can get their contact information if they're if those friends are wanting for you to, it's okay for you to connect with them. So connect with somebody takes about 3 minutes. Do a little research and then connecting with them, and it's not like you're gonna spend hours. I mean, that's up to you if you're gonna spend hours talking on the phone with somebody, but you can actually begin reconnecting that friendship that you had. And so it's very important because remember, our support system is based in and has people that know us, that has supported us. Remember, I did a video, I think about 3 days ago, where I talked about my friend and the things that I didn't do during middle school that I should have done. And so it's one of those things where, sometimes you regret it. And how long are you going to be regretting something instead of just saying, hey, I'm going to try to connect with somebody and start and restart or refresh the friendship? And 3 minutes could be the time that you can use. I mean, amazing. It's amazing. The 3 minutes, it's a lot of things. I just spoke for about 4 minutes here. And so, but there's other things and other suggestions that I want to talk to you about within the time that we have. That way you can, that way you can know that 3 minutes is a long time. So for example, you can stretch, you can do the physical activities. You can do a little bit of 3 minute stretching, right? Oh, that felt good. That actually felt good. You can drink water. I know that it doesn't take 3 minutes to drink water. You grab water, you drink water, or you can do the different kinds of drinks, that create that health within you. You can actually say thank you to people. Sending an email, calling them on the phone, sending them a text, celebrating their birthdays. I mean, it's amazing, and it takes less than 3 minutes. Unless you want to be a little bit more detailed, and take the 3 minutes to do that, maybe have a short conversation. Those are the things that mean a lot to people, because again, right, human contact, human interaction is what gives us motivation a lot of the times, is what reassures us that we're not by ourselves. I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes, remember, sometimes our thoughts are automatic and they're very negative. And so sometimes reassurance comes in the most unexpected circumstances. So again, 3 minutes is a lot to do. You can clean up. I mean, this room, I usually clean it up before I do videos. I mean, this room has, it's cleaned up most of the time. And so in 3 minutes, I can get this room vacuumed. I can get the bed made. I can do a lot of different things, because it is. I mean, 3 minutes is a lot. You can also smile, ladies and gentlemen. I love smiling in the videos because these videos motivate me to move forward, motivate me to give you like this list that I'm giving you, so that way you can have suggestions on what you can do in 3 minutes, because 3 minutes is a long time and you can do a lot of things. So smile, right? It doesn't cost anything. It doesn't. If you smile at somebody and even you wave, they will be surprised, because again, here we live in an individualistic country, and so when you do that, you make their day. Sometimes you make their that moment. And so smile and wave. It doesn't even take 3 minutes. So listen to music. Listen to the music that gets you up, right? There's a lot of music that gets me going. And I know, especially when I'm writing an essay for school, or if I'm doing an assignment or something, I know which ones will get me up and which ones will bring me down. And the thing is, there's music that gets me up and I'm writing and I'm typing and I'm blah, 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 blah. But sometimes I get myself down by listening to, love songs or sad songs, because it just brings that emotion, and that emotion is like, comes out in my keyboard and everything. And it's amazing. So don't underestimate the power of music, because it can get you up and you can get you thinking and focused, but it can get you down. So that way you can bring out those emotions that sometimes you don't bring out. And remember, you have to do that. I've been talking to you about that for the past year. Sometimes you have to bring those things out, so that way you can see what things you need to work on and what things you need to just keep on doing. So again, right? Listen to music. It's nice. Read something inspiring. I mean, from time to time, I love, when I go through social media, I love the quotes. Sometimes I even forward the quotes. One of the things that I've been forwarding, it's kind of like, remember, I've been talking about that. It's Kobe Bryant and his quote saying, just do it. Just focus. For every minute that somebody gets to practice, 5-10 minutes late, he's already been shooting. He was already shooting, I don't know, 100 baskets, 50 baskets. I mean, it's amazing that he had that. He was young, but he was wise. And it's unfortunate that he passed, but he left a big legacy for all of us to learn from, right? For all of us to follow. And you can do that in 3 minutes. I'm not saying that you should go out and start shooting hoops. All I'm saying is that, you should get yourself motivated. You should move forward. You should do something. 3 minute challenge. How's that? Right? Do something in 3 minutes, and then challenge yourself, and you'll see how much better you're going to get at what you want to get better at. And so just focus on that. And then I keep on reading inspiring things. Again, in social media, on the internet, I love those things, because it just gives you a different perspective, right? One of my favorite things that I actually have, I think I still have on my phone, is from years ago when there's a bird that's kind of hovering and bringing their its head down, and it's raining all towards the bird, and the caption says, sometimes you just have to put your head down and do a prayer and wait for the moment for you to excel. And it's amazing. You know how much we as human beings take visuals and whatever we read and then we process it, and then we're just motivated by that. That takes less than 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. One of the things, the last thing that I want to tell you is this. Sometimes you just have to do a random act of kindness, right? If somebody's missing $1, I mean, just if you have $1, give them $1, right? I'm not saying that you have to do that all the time, but do random acts of kindness. You know, sometimes sometimes when I see somebody with less stuff than I do at the grocery store, I let them go ahead. I mean, it is what it is, right? You're still gonna pay for your stuff and leave, right? But that way, that person that has less stuff than you do will do it faster. Will go out a lot faster. Again, random acts of kindness. You know, when you smile and you wave and you say good morning, or you say good afternoon, good evening, those things are just random acts of kindness. Why? Because what you're doing is you're taking time out of your day to greet somebody. And sometimes to greet somebody that you don't know. And sometimes smiling or saying hi to them. And that, ladies and gentlemen, it does mean a lot to a lot of people. They appreciate it. Because again, a lot of times we as human beings, we feel like we're all alone, but we're not. We have a lot of people. A lot of people that can help us. A lot of people that can do things for us. A lot of people that do random acts of kindness with us or for us. So again, do a random act of kindness. It's gonna motivate you so much that you're just gonna move forward. So 3 minutes is a lot of time for us to do something. Don't think that time just flies, because it doesn't. You in your mind, you don't slow it down. You just realize that 3 minutes is a great deal of time to do some activities, to do some good, to do some focusing, to do some stretching, right? To do something physical, to do something mental. So 3 minutes. Take the 3 minute challenge. Do something in 3 minutes or less. And you'll see the difference as it compounds and as it builds and builds and builds. That 3 minutes is a long time. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Back on Basics 9985. Hit the notification button so you can get notified of any new video that comes on board. Again, right? 3 minutes is a long time. Enjoy them. Connect with somebody. Take care of yourself. Back on Basics.